Being an entrepreneur is simply going from one mistake to the next. You must have the fortitude to continue on. Starting a business like jumping out of an airplane without a parachute. In mid-air, the entrepreneur begins building a parachute and hopes it opens before hitting the ground. Business is like a wheelbarrow. Nothing happens until you start pushing. A mistake is a signal that it is time to learn something new, something you didn't know before. Getting rich begins with the right mindset, the right words and the right plan. Success is a poor teacher. We learn the most about ourselves when we fail, so don't be afraid of failing. Failing is part of the process of success. You cannot have success without failure. There are no bad business and investment opportunities, but there are bad entrepreneurs and investors. Financial struggle is often the direct result of people working all their lives for someone else. The wealthy buy luxuries last, while the poor and middle class tends to buy luxuries first. Why? Emotional discipline. People need to wake up and realize that life doesn't wait for you. If you want something, get up and go after it. The biggest challenge you have is to challenge your own self-doubt and your laziness. It is your self-doubt and your laziness that defines and limit who you are. If you want to be rich, the rule of thumb is to teach others how to be rich. Making mistakes isn't enough to become great. You must also admit the mistake, and then learn how to turn that mistake into an advantage. When you are forced to think, you expand your mental capacity. When you expand your mental capacity, your wealth increases. Never say you cannot afford something. That is a poor man's attitude. Ask how to afford it. Too many people are too lazy to think. Instead of learning something new, they think the same thought day in day out. The ability to sell is the #1 skill in business. If you cannot sell, don't bother thinking about becoming a business owner. To be a successful owner and investor, you have to be emotionally neutral to winning and losing. Winning and losing are just part of the game. When I started my last business, I didn't receive a paycheck for 13 months. The average person can't handle that pressure.